Disney Princess Film History. Princess Jasmine. Jasmine is the only Disney princess in the franchise who is not the main character of her film. She was also the first non-Caucasian. Jasmine is known for her fighting spirit, passion, and powerful reverie for independence. Her relationship with Aladdin is romantic, and their duet is one of the most popular Disney songs of all time. So where did Jasmine's character come from, and how has it changed since its origins? The tale of Aladdin is found in the Arabian Nights Tales, or 1001 Nights, an enchanting and magical collection of fairy tales of Middle Eastern origin. The Arabian Nights stories were first introduced to Europe in a French translation by Antoine Galland in 1704. These fantastic and exotic stories rapidly gained popularity. The story was not part of the original Arabic manuscript of 1001 Nights. Galland added Aladdin and his magic lamp when he was told the story in Paris by a Syrian storyteller named Hannah Diab. The original story of Aladdin is set in China. All the characters in the tale are also Chinese, apart from the wicked magician who is from North Africa. Some scenes of the story take place in North Africa, but we remain in China for the majority of the story. Jasmine is loosely based on Princess Badroulbadour. She was from an autonomous Muslim society in Western China, since the setting of the Aladdin story is set there. The vizier was not interested in marrying the princess, rather she was engaged to his son. Badroulbadour gets married to Aladdin in the middle of the story, not at the end. The African magician wishes to take everything Aladdin had wished for, and this also works on his marriage to the princess. Both Aladdin and Badroulbadour live happily ever after, and succeed the Sultan after his death, and they reigned for many years, leaving behind a long line of kings. In 1988, lyricist Howard Ashman pitched the idea of an animated musical adaptation of Aladdin. However, the studio was dismissive of Ashman's treatment and removed the project from development. Linda Wolverton, who had also worked on Beauty and the Beast, used his treatment and developed a draft with inspired elements from The Thief of Baghdad. Musker and Clements wrote a draft of the screenplay and then delivered a story reel to studio chief Jeffrey Katzenberg in April 1991. Katzenberg thought the script didn't engage, and on a day known by the staff as Black Friday, demanded that the entire story be rewritten without rescheduling the film's release date. By October 1991, Katzenberg was satisfied with the new version of Aladdin. Even with Musker and Clements on board to direct, there was still work to be done with the story. While observing preliminary sketches of Aladdin and Jasmine, the former of whom was portrayed as a young boy, while Jasmine was a young woman, Jeffrey Katzenberg believed that a love story between the two would be seen as unrealistic, as a woman of Jasmine's age and beauty would never fall for a juvenile like Aladdin. Screenwriters Ted Elliott and Terry Rossio called for an aged-up and redesigned Aladdin, while also expanding Jasmine's character to be stronger. The voice of Jasmine was provided by Linda Larkin. While visiting a friend in Los Angeles in 1989, Linda was cast in her first film and then auditioned for the role of Jasmine, not realizing at the time how big of a project it would become. After 9 months of recalls, Larkin was cast in the movie. At the time, Jasmine didn't have a song, which was a relief for Larkin as she was not a strong singer. Then when they added the song A Whole New World, Larkin thought she would be replaced, but Disney promised her they would find someone else to record Jasmine's singing voice. Leah Salonga was cast. She is a Filipina soprano singer and actress who is well known for originating the lead role of Kim in the musical Miss Saigon, for which she won a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical in 1991. The magic carpet would be one of the first computer-generated characters in film. Disney had tested the use of CGI in The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and felt ready to apply that technology to characters. Randy Cartwright, animation supervisor, would draw carpet by hand, and then computer-generated imagery would be applied on top of a Persian-inspired design. Mark Henn was the supervising animator on Jasmine, and he had some trouble trying to come up with a character design for the princess. One day, he came across an old graduation photo of his younger sister Beth Allen and started to sketch her likeness. He knew he had found his inspiration for the look of the character, and it was greenlit for production. After a limited release, Aladdin debuted on November 25, 1992. It reached number 2 at the box office behind Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Aladdin was the most successful film that year and had the biggest gross for an animated film until The Lion King 2 years later, and was the first full-length animated film to gross $500 million worldwide. Disney's Aladdin doesn't seem to be set in a specific area of Asia, though there are references to Indian and Middle Eastern architecture. It is most likely that it is set in the late 17th, early 18th century during the Ottoman Empire rule, during the lifetime of the Syrian storyteller Hannah Diab. Firstly, Jasmine's turquoise outfit of harem pants and bikini top is too revealing for a princess. This look is just a classic extension of European art from the 18th and 19th century, which was called Orientalism. The pants themselves are somewhat accurate, but would need a layered dress attached with a belt. Historical sources also note that elite women would cover their hair when out in public, like Jasmine does in the marketplace, but would leave it uncovered when at home without strangers around. The success of the film led Disney to produce 2 direct-to-video sequels. Additionally, Disney would produce an animated television series which was set between the 2 sequels. In 2014, a stage adaptation premiered on Broadway, which would go on to win a Tony Award. Aladdin also received many award nominations, mostly for its music. It won 2 Academy Awards, Best Original Score and Best Original Song for A Whole New World. The version of the song A Whole New World, performed by Peabo Bryson and Regina Bell, is the only Disney song to win a Grammy Award for Song of the Year. Jasmine appears at the Disney theme parks around the world as a meet-and-greet character alongside Aladdin. In Fantasmic, Jasmine and Aladdin appear riding carpet as they sing A Whole New World. In conclusion, Jasmine is an asset to the Disney Princess lineup. She's a pioneer, being the first heroine of colour Disney had ever produced. She broke a long-held exclusive barrier for girls and boys, paving the way in letting children believe that anyone of any race can be a princess, and more importantly, to fight for what you believe in. In the next video in the series, we'll be exploring the first Disney princess based on a real historical person, Pocahontas. Is Jasmine your favourite Disney princess? Was there anything new that you learned about her film? Please like, comment your thoughts and subscribe for more Disney content. Thank you for watching.